This week on the Hoover Boys.
Well, alright. I just took the trip a quarter mile that way to go get another water because I was thirsty. I told Mark, I was like, well, I'm gone. Why don't you find that old coin that we know is in here? He just rubbed both of his arms for gold shiny. What are we going to do with this guy? Well, I'd like to welcome you to this week's episode of the Hoover Boys. The shadows are getting very long, unfortunately. It is towards the end of the day, but we are out here in a big, beautiful farm field. This is actually the fourth farm field that Mark and I have hit today. It's been an unbelievably gale-force, windy day for no reason. Well, in my mind, for no reason. Because earlier in the week when we planned the metal detector day, it was supposed to be 5 to 10. It's been 30 to 40 all day. But we're out here, just Mark and I, we're having a good time. Figured I'd cut an intro before the sun set. We're gonna rewind to the beginning of the day, well, about midday when we started finding stuff, have a little fun and save some history. Let's go. My eyes are leaking. That's how windy it is. My eyes are leaking. I'm still handicapped, but it is getting better. I can do a little bit more with it this time than I did last week, so things are looking up, I guess. I guess we'll look at a few of Mark's things since he's found a few things today. Ball button out of the second site. This flat button came off this site?
Just about 10 minutes ago.
Oh, sorry, I gotta put you guys in the shade. Freaking crazy windy day. He's got a bow seal, a little bag seal. And they all Wheaties?
Yeah, Wheaties.
And he's got something over there, right?
Yeah.
His last hole.
Fancy like wood and
oh man,
or whatever.
This is
like
impossible sometimes with the wind. Yeah, it's awesome. Very cool scallop shell looking spoon bowl there. So that's old. So there's a few things. We have hopes. I hope this wind shuts up. It wasn't supposed to be windy today. As soon as we got here and started metal detecting, started gusting 40. Well, Mark done did it. Here I am. We came all the way out here by the road. I turned around and started going back to where the old home site used to be. Halfway back, he gives me the sign for shiny, and the wind knows the camera's out. He's got shiny.
Can't get it right.
All right, buddy. All right, I see a dime.
You do?
I see a 1 dime.
Yeah.
Seated a barber. What's it gonna be? All right, buddy. Here.
I'm gonna get my glove off.
Get your glove off.
Oh, I'll say,
It's stuck on the side. Should we
do the old squeeze?
if it would focus for me? Bright, windy, and don't know. Here. What we got there? I can't tell. That's a Barbie. There she is. All right, let's finish cleaning her up.
All right then.
Good job, buddy.
Thanks.
Alrighty. There's been a few barber dimes found this year. Seems like most of the silvers I've been finding have been barbers. There's no mint. It is an 1899. Mark is partying like it's 1899. Beautiful little coin. It's got some staining on, but that's okay.
All right then.
First shiny of the day. Hopefully not the last.
Yes, sir. Oh, well.
I did get me a Wheatie over there.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, he's calling me all the way up here to rub a Rosie.
You know.
Never on a Barbie dime. Good job, buddy. I left Mark out there by the road. I'm sure he's finding more things, hopefully some more silver coins. But the older iron patch in this field is all the way back here in the back. I wanted to come back here. But like, there's just something about metal detecting right next to a very busy road. It isn't for me. There's just something about 100 cars whipping by you every 30 seconds. It's just that and the wind and just, I just had to get away from the road. I got a coin, finally. Back here in the old iron patch, where the things are supposed to be way older, got me an Indian. One that's not even as old as his barber dime, way out there by the road. It's a 1905. It's smooth. I mean, it's a pretty coin. The soil here is very sandy, which is nice for the copper coins. It's definitely has some pretty heavy wear, but it is older back here. We have been in this field before. There's been a bunch of coppers that came off of here. There's been a few half dimes that came off of this field. But finally happy that I have myself an old coin. Let me give her a kiss. And hopefully we can find some older stuff back here. I don't even have a button yet today. I have all kinds of rivets and debuckles and spoon handles and stuff like that, but finally got a coin and I'm happy about it. I don't know what it is about metal detecting and the wind, but there's been way too much of it lately and I don't like it.
Hey, wouldn't you know it? It's a button! Actually beeped just like an Indian. I thought it was another Indian, but no doubt about it. I finally got me a flat button. Something old today. Yay.
We knew this is the older spot back here, and surprisingly enough, Mark has worked his way away from the road. He either ran out of silver coins to find, or he was tired of the traffic himself. I don't know why it's so windy today. I know I keep bringing it up. I don't even know if you guys can even hear me. Oh gosh. It's supposed to be like 5 to 10. It's like 30 to 40. Hate it. I don't fly kites. Wind is not fun for me. I don't like the wind. Alright, we made it back over with Mark. Well, he came back with me. Take a look at his box. Apparently he has 2 Indians. So they're both the same year. 1897 on this one and that one. And what's this?
Might be a V-nickel.
No, that's a button, shank.
Oh,
This is a V-nickel,
yeah.
apparently. It's a
Smooth.
smooth V-nickel. Very smooth. That's the outburst there. The reverse is
gone.
nothing happening. You got a fancy little handle.
Yeah, some rivets.
A few bits and bobs. Yeah. Why are there so many rivets here, man?
Bunch of horse activity going on here.
A whole lot of horse activity.
Horse hockey.
All right. Signal here right around clad quarter numbers for me. I'm hoping for a copper or a silver of some sort. It would be nice. This field's nice and sandy. So if we do see any coppers, hopefully they're good looking coppers. Yeah. Certainly sounds coiny. Could be a silver dime.
Say coiny?
Coiny?
Coiny.
Let's see what this camera's doing. I think it's pointing in the right direction.
I can't see the screen.
Come on, something shiny. Is that another rivet? That's another freaking rivet. That's way too high beating for a rivet.
That's not right.
It's like my 5th one out of here. What in the wide world of... That's unfair. I didn't know that was a rivet, but... what is going on? Well, that did not sound the way it looks. Deep signal. Got it out. It's beeping mid-30s on this machine, which is like a button or like a shotgun shell, but it looks like a copper. Could be a counterfeit. I covered it back up. There it is. Unless it's a shankless button or something, but it definitely looks coiny to me.
Harder than me. I don't see it bust. Maybe.
It feels coiny.
Yeah.
It definitely was an old copper coin. Hopefully we can figure out what kind it was, but hopefully the wind will blow all the dirt off. It's not working. Come on, wind!
You know, Charles.
No, Charlie beeps way higher than that, but hopefully we can figure it out. Well, believe it or not, we do have a positive identification. It's a button. That's why it sounded like a button. You can sort of see a little bit of a back mark here. I think that was where the shank broke off. But I mean, it's got that weird, like, almost odd shaped copper look. Early copper, but it was definitely a button. I see it back. Oh my goodness, turn this wind off. It's pretty bad when it's so windy you can't even think straight. What are you doing? You find some more stuff?
I'm trying.
You got another Indian?
I did.
Well, that's
An
cool.
older one.
It is an older one, 1865, and it's hold. You don't find too many Indians that are hold. That's cool.
Yeah, maybe my second, third one ever.
Yeah, I mean, I found a few, but not a ton of them.
Yeah.
Pretty coin out of the sandy stuff.
Yeah, man.
Good job.
Thanks.
Well, I don't know where the older stuff is, but I will never be upset with digging one of these. Look how it popped. It's pretty cool. It's just sitting there. Doop. Hey, little Indian. You gonna be older than my first?
It is. I'm in the 1800s. Looks like 1889, I believe. That'll look prettier once I clean it up. Wanted to show you one fresh out of the ground. I love them.
No idea where that older stuff is. All we're gonna do is keep on plugging away. I wonder if there's a silver out here for me. It would be nice. Mark's way over by the truck now. Who knows what he's digging. It's so weird because I don't ever remember finding an Indian here at all. And if Mark's not found any more, that's the 6th one out of this place. This one's an 1880. I already cleaned this one up. Absolutely beautiful. It's definitely nice finding some pretty Indians out of the field. But at least the 6th Indian on the day. You know you're watching the Hoover Boys. Wind and Indian head sense. And Kurt dropping coins. Sorry, Lady Liberty. Alright, let's do a check in with Muck, see if he's found anything. He made a big orbit out in the field and went and got another drink, so hopefully he found some more stuff. I'm gonna put the heat on you. I'm putting the heat on you.
Are you?
Yeah. Find anything in your orbit? What do you got there?
No, I mean, yeah. Some junk.
Bean
I
pot?
did get something in my orbit.
You did get something in your orbit.
Putting heat on me?
Putting the heat on you. Another Indian?
How about a fat one?
You got a fat one, so we're up to 7 now. I thought I just tied you up.
And I just got something older than anything found so far today.
Oh, I like hearing that. A hunk of spectacle buckle?
Yep.
Come on, man.
About where we was finding flatties.
Okay. So, we should be over there some more?
Probably.
Your box is starting to get healthy.
Getting full.
You got a saddle strap guide in there. Alright. And you got another button over there. Alright. I don't get it. I don't remember ever finding an Indian here. We have 7 today. We haven't found any Indian.
4, 5.
Alright, well, it's still windy. Well, there hasn't been too many reasons to turn on the lab dig camera today. It's right around 40, low 40s. Could be a half real or a little half dime or something. Could be a weedy. Hopefully it is a coin. I don't know. We got it. Where is it? I saw something. Yeah, something round. Another Indian beeping like that. Oh, a thick button. Hey, got me another button. Nothing on the face. But I got a button. Did you just get a button?
Huh?
Did you just get a button?
Button? I did too.
Yeah, I thought I heard you say you got a button.
Big comeback.
A time back?
Yeah.
I want to see. Alright, there we go. But that looked pretty coming out of the ground.
It did.
And there's my button. Probably not as old as his, but
Close.
the right age.
Yes.
This is the right age of stuff we like finding. We are in that older area that we've been finding the older stuff, so that's why I was hoping that was gonna be a little silver. Better luck next time. I'm happy it was something round though. Well, all right. I just took the trip a quarter mile that way to go get another water because I was thirsty. I told Mark, I was like, well, I'm gone. Why don't you find that old coin that we know is in here? Not a coin, but he just rubbed both of his arms for gold shiny. What are we gonna do with this guy? Gold shiny, huh? Okay, so it's not a coin.
Need to get your fooey.
Looks like a ring of some sort. It says it beeps low like gold. Hopefully it is. It does not look bad.
Don't look bad.
It don't look bad.
All right, we'll knock this dirt out.
Alright. Knock that dirt out.
No, I don't know. It's a little light, but it's not real thick.
Is it light?
Yeah, it's not bad.
I can't tell. Definitely feels like it should be a little heavier than that.
I would think.
I don't think it's aluminium.
Now,
Yeah.
it's thinner.
We're gonna clean it up. We'll be back. Get our a loop on it, see if it's marked or anything like that. Rings are the hardest things to get close-ups of, especially when the sun's setting. There's a box with a 16 in the middle of it, and it looks like it was gold-plated something, but whatever the something was is a shiny metal. It doesn't seem to be a real new ring. It wasn't lost anytime recent, but we're not 100% sold. Looks like it was gold plated with something shiny underneath of it. Not a copper based metal. It's lighter. It's a little on the light side to be solid gold, but it's heavier to be like aluminum or something. So I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll figure it out later.
Yet to be determined. Yet to be undetermined.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It's always nice when double shiny comes to the party.
Yeah.
We're just
Well,
not 100% sold.
yeah, I'm not thinking it is.
Of course you think it is.
I don't think it is.
You don't think it is?
No, I think
it's
it's
definitely
plated
gold plated, but
something.
I don't know what it was plated over top of.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't ring high enough to be silver.
No, it's not silver. I don't know. All right, well, continue on. 44, 43. I don't love this signal, but I certainly don't hate it. I like it enough to lab dig it to see what it is. Might be something big. How about a big copper? Oh, you're supposed to be right there. You kinda are. A little bit that way. She's running away from me. Definitely not a copper. What is this? Not a button, not a copper. Just another no idea. But that's what it is. The live dig jinx has been very strong today. This one I decided not to jinx, and it ended up being a coin. That hole right there, got myself another Indian. So I think I'm tied back up with Mark. This one is an 1883. Not a bad looking field Indian at all. I'm happy with her. I just don't know where the old coins are in this field. At least I haven't been able to trip over them yet. We got a little bit of time left, maybe 20 minutes. Well, I almost found a cool relic. Just about a tooth short. Got half of the skeleton key. Missing the working end. But that's cool. I'm just beeping out in front of the iron patch, hoping to find something cool. There's half of something cool. Sure would have been nice if that was complete. Well, I guess we're gonna call it a day since it's like an hour past sunset. We stayed here way too long, but it's a day. We actually filled up the board with a whole bunch of flim and flam and a bunch of Indians as well. And rivets. But first, let's take a look in here. Ay, caramba. Look at all those. It's so many smalls in there. Just so many targets today. Mark has some overflow over here. A few household items, a range guide. This is interesting. He thinks it was on the side of a fireplace. Maybe it is like a match striker or something. Whether that was or not, if you guys know, let us know. But he's probably going to look that up. It's very coarse right there. Pretty neat piece. But, you know, we definitely filled up the board. My stuff's mostly board filler, as we call it. These pieces here all came out of a hole together. Real fancy thin skin off of something. But I got a bunch of horse tack buckles, these little piece of skeleton key, a bunch of little smalls, smashed aluminum thimble, harmonica chunks. Got some spoon pieces down here, 2 Wheaties, 1 memorial. There's all my button and button type things. And I got 4 beautiful little Indians. Mark and I put all of our rivets together to make a beautiful pile of rivets. Every one of those sounded like a little silver coin. But Mark found a few cool things. There's that scalp spoon, reins guide or saddle strap guide. Very fancy handle off something. Some spoon pieces up there. I think he ended up with 9 or 10 buttons. One really fancy one right there walking back to the truck in the dark. Did get that ring. It was definitely gold plated. I also got a spectacle buckle piece and some clad, little fancy thing there. 3 Wheaties. He ended up with 4 Indians as well. The one top left is a fatty, and he got a silver. He got a little barber dime today. Not too bad. What is that thing? This is another. Oh, that's the V nickel. That thing is so smooth. There's my Bazinga button copper. That thing had me fooled. But not a bad day. The wind is finally starting to subside. Not really. As it kicks up. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, help clean up the ground, dig it all, and take your trash with you. Why? Because all holes matter. What are you laughing about, bro?
Not really.
Yes, they do. You definitely had some nice stuff today.
It was something about the wind.
Oh, the wind, yeah. The wind never matters. Oh, those are beautiful little greenies. I love it. Look, we're beeping a 1900s house today.
At the park.
It's a park. $47.48. I really hope this is a copper. The only good signals I've had today have been rivets or debuckles. I've got probably the same amount of rivets as I do debuckles today. But this could be a copper. There's some double tappy. Come on, copper, show yourself. Come on. A moo tube. What am I, in England? Oh, that sounded so good. Yep, wrong sack spot. That's junk. We got somewhat of a high tone down here. Low 40s. But how about a little silver coin? Anything but another rivet. Definitely don't need any more rivets in my life today. They always sound like a little silver coin.